Hi there. I got asked how I run my um, Hill People gear. I think this is the Recon rig. So let me show you. I just wear it kind of middle chest. The base is right at my sternum, I guess you would say. And then it's got two pockets, of course, and then the front molly. I'll use the front molly. I have like a radio dog collar that I'll put in there and just clip in, and it just hangs off. I like that. On the top here, I'll hook in some gloves. These are really nice, just open up, and then you can put gloves or whatever kind of loose stuff you want to put uh, for quick access that you might want to clip on or off. Maybe like a soft shell jacket can. I've got one that folds up and just hangs really nicely off there. And then in the front pocket, I've got my phone and wallet on the left side here. Those are the heaviest items usually. I've got some ear pro just sitting around in case it's light enough. I don't care. Some gum usually. I always like chewing gum, especially when hiking, and I know I'm going to be changing altitude a lot or skiing. I got gum, just loose gum, lighter, my here, I'll adjust this down as I'm pulling stuff out. This is a Kitty Hawk CQB knife that I like to carry for around, I don't know. Okay, Leatherman Wingman tool, and oh yeah, I've got a Streamlight. Just this Stylus Pro flashlight, takes 2 AA's. Phone, wallet, Ear Pro. I put that flashlight over here. It kind of keeps it rigid so that when I go for the rear pocket, that is a little bit more easy to get to. So I'll generally keep this kind of corner open, and then I can stick my thumb in, and and just go for that, and rip the rest out. And that's where my 229 is riding. I've carried my 224 with its grip extended magazine. The length, I would say you could probably carry something a full size. I mean, you can definitely carry a full size in this setup. I don't have a holster in here. I think it's fine just the way it is. It's tight enough. It doesn't move around at all. But I've got a 229 with a +2 magazine and a TLR3 on it, and then I've got another +2 15 or 17 round magazine just right there. In lieu of this, I might carry my 224 with an extended mag so that the grip is nice and long and it's really easy to get to. And then on this side, I might have a bandage or an emergency, little medical kit that can fit in real quick there. On other stuff, I'll take that out. Other stuff over on this side, on my left, I usually will have riding my water. This is just like a Rothco, or it's like Condor. Yeah, I think it's a Condor. And I just have it cinched up so that it doesn't, it's not up and down slidey really too much. It's cinched in through the molly there so that it's pretty tight. And then I've got my liter water bottle, and then on the outer pocket of that I usually have some snack stuff, maps, maybe so I got chocolate and raisins and a fruit bar and some lozenges, because those are always nice. So that is going to be usually what I'll take on a hike. Lay it all out for you, and just replaces everything that would otherwise be on my belt, right? So instead of having a ton of stuff riding on my waist, especially if I need to flex my waist, I'm going to be instead carrying the weight up on my shoulders, my back, and that's a lot nicer for me. So pretty easy to set up. First thing first, go from rear to back, and then just test that, make sure that's all easy to get to. I mean, it's not the quickest draw in the world, and really the reality is you don't, I mean, these are kind of marketed towards concealed carry people, but it's not blazingly necessary that you do so. They are super useful even if you don't conceal carry. They fold out and it creates this nice workspace. Like you'll put a trail map here or any kind of map you have on you and be ready to use it. And then they're great for skiers. I love skiing with this because I've got all the stuff I want to have. My phone, my you know, tools or anything like that, and it's all gonna just fold out, and it's not on my back, so I'm not pushed off of the chair on a chairlift or anything like that. And it's also all on a flat space in front of me where it kind of catches, you know, like I'll be using my phone right here and I'm not worried about it. You know, if I am taking off my gloves, I can clip them right on, and I've got my phone and it's just hanging right here, and I can, you know, during a chair ride, call a friend and be able to catch up with them or whatever. So I think they're amazing for that. And then in the back you can have your tools or medical, just little bits of medical gear, keep a couple flares, whatever you want. You know, if you're backcountry, it's great. They're really pretty low profile. I don't think, I mean, I wore this on a hike this morning, which is why it's all set up at the moment. And, you know, the Molly is a little bit of a hint that you might conceal carry, but I think it's kind of so ubiquitous at this point. All the desert tan stuff around, and Molly and other stuff that people just kind of see it and they think, oh, that's neat. I went skiing with a lot of family members and they just said, oh, that's really useful. I would, you know, and I know they're not concealed carry people. They would just they like it for, you know, skiing and, you know, taking the weight off your hips where it can throw balance, and you've got this workspace that you can instantly go to, and then you've got lots of storage, and maybe not the most lady friendly. I think ladies could wear it higher up, although that might smush down. Generally I'd say they might have to go with a backpack, but this is a great option. I love it, and I wear it ubiquitously skiing. Anytime I hike and I just want to wear basketball shorts, this instantly frees up the ability to you know, not have pockets. And I've got so much storage here, and it really is comfortable. I've taken this on top of 14ers. I've taken it for hours and hours of heavy skiing and usage. I've worn it in blizzards. I've worn it, and I've taken terrible spills crashing. It's nicely padded. That's one other thing about if you were going to conceal carry while, say, backcountry skiing, you're worried about wildlife, or maybe you might get yourself into a situation you need to survival hunt for rabbit or something like that. This is padded. If you take a big spill, you're generally, I don't think you're going to have problems, you know, cracking your spine if you're carrying in the small of your back, or fracturing your pelvis because you fell on your side onto a hard steel firearm. And then it's modifiable and very modular, so I can't recommend them enough to anybody who does outdoor stuff.